Hey guys, Crypt here again. So today we're outside enjoying some fresh air because I've spent entirely too much time inside lately doing crypto related stuff. We're gonna go for a little walk. Let's go. If you're anything like me, you spend a lot of time behind your computer after you've gotten into crypto. If you're making adjustments to your crypto and adding new trades or putting in orders so that you can sell out of your trades, at least you're doing something. But if you're like me, some days where you don't really have a plan, but you're just curious on how things are doing, and you're hitting that refresh button a lot, are you really getting anything out of it? Are you making any money by hitting that refresh button over and over again? My opinion is no. Where you're seeing your currency go up and down, if you're not actually acting on the fact that your coins have gone up or down, and you're just simply hitting that refresh button to see where you're at, see if you've become a millionaire yet or lost all of your money, then what are you actually doing? You're not creating any wealth for yourself. So if you find yourself just standing there, or sitting there rather, behind your desk, or looking at your Blockfolio app and just refreshing too many times throughout a day, just get outside, go take a walk. You're not doing anything better for yourself. You're only just either stressing yourself out or getting emotional one way or another. So that's what I decided to do today. Get outside, talk a little bit to you guys about what's going on with me. Another thing here I wanted to mention, there's been a huge market plunge, I guess, and now it's finally, well, not finally, just the next day really, it's come back. We lost a decent amount of the market cap, and now it's back to, I think, 600 billion. But anyways, these things happen, guys. That's one thing I want to mention and state. Markets are going to fluctuate. You can't necessarily know when it's going to fluctuate, but this is going to happen, so you just have to be prepared for it. Ideally, take some of your profits on the way up. At least this is what I like to do. No financial advice whatsoever. I'm not a crypto expert or a financial advisor, so take that with a grain of salt, and like anybody else you're watching, just decide for yourself if it's a good investment for you. Don't be listening to all these other YouTubers. I totally agree with what Crypto Daily said in his video about don't listen to other YouTubers, including myself. Guys, nobody knows anything, including me, and you can't expect that somebody is gonna have the secret formula and know how to make money the next day. Everything is always changing. So you can't be concerned with that. You can't look for other people. Just make decisions for yourself, and know that every decision you're making should be your own, and own it. Don't blame other people for your decisions. Now, that being said, there is, with the whole Bitconnect thing and whatnot, there is some people that made a lot of money on a lot of other people, and that's, whatever, that's their thing. But to try to blame anybody for your own decisions, whether or not you heard it from somebody else or not, they're your decisions, so own them, guys. On the Bitconnect front, I decided to stay clear of Bitconnect after my CoinReam incident, and actually I'm staying clear of that entire space. I mean, in retrospect, or in hindsight, of course, it's been a good idea to stay away from Bitconnect because of their big crash. Or essentially, if nobody is aware of what happened with Bitconnect, they just closed shop. There was two cease and assists against them, as well as a lot of negative publicity. YouTubers that were in the space have been talking negatively about it, and there's only a select few that were talking very positively about it. So, guys, just like I said, listen to your own feelings and decide for yourself what you think is best. All these different influencers, including myself, are just trying to give you their 2 cents, So I just wanted to make a quick mention on the GPU crisis. There was some gamers hating on the mining community for the lack of GPUs. There's a few people that have made different comments on the videos that were made by different people, hating on those people. And I mean, you know, even just in the comments, there's plenty of people that have hate for any of the mining community purely based on the GPU stocks. So I just wanted to say my own 2 cents on that, since I am a miner. Regardless of if I had bought them all in bulk or did what I did and just bought as a consumer and bought 2 at a time, you know, kind of picking up what I could when I could, as finances allowed. We're getting some nice sun here, so we'll talk here. What I did was, anyways, regardless of if I picked up cards as I could or bought a large amount, the mining is here to stay. It's part of what is driving the GPU industry. It probably wouldn't be where it is today without the mining community. So yes, I'm biased, of course. I'm a miner myself. That's you know, a biased opinion, I guess. But you know, that's how I feel. I'm also a gamer, and you know, it would suck if I was a gamer and I'd built my entire PC and got it really close to ready, and I was just waiting on the GPU and didn't buy the GPU yet, and then I went to buy it and a week later it was double the price. Well, yeah, that would bother me a lot, of course, but that's not completely to blame on the miners. There's I would say a decent amount of blame on the high-end miners, let's say, where there's, you know, hundreds or thousands of GPUs being bought at a time, and they buy them before anybody can even get them. Yes, I would say those miners are affecting the industry potentially in a negative way for gamers, but the technology wouldn't be where it's at today without the miners. And again, that's my own opinion. Back in October, we were getting cards close to the MSRP, guys. So just wait a little while. I know it's hard. You might have to use a crappier card, or you know, some people that just got in at the really wrong time for building a gaming PC are gonna have a hard time making their cards. You know, it's simple as that. It's gonna be tricky, but you know, that's part of it. You can't really cry about it. It's maybe next month the parts will be way lower. Who knows? You know, the supply might change. You also have the fact that the suppliers are choosing to supply to the miners. So, you know, yeah, okay, you could say if the miners weren't there, the miners would have GPU manufacturers would have to supply to the gamers, because that would be their only community. But the flip side of that is, I don't believe the tech would have been pushed so fast and so far if it was just gaming, because you don't need a Vega card to run, you know, most games at reasonable frames on even nice displays. So we're past where we need to be as far as video. That's, again, my opinion. Please feel free to hit me up down below if you totally disagree with me. Hit that thumbs down if you do. Hit that thumbs up if you agree. But yeah, that's how I feel, guys. So that's the end of this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you got something out of it. See you next time.